Hello everybody, this is Havoc and welcome to another Ancient Empires faction overview. Today we're looking at the Tauri. This is another Scythian faction. There are several of them. This is kind of one of the, I guess, kind of like a minor tribe, or kind of one of the tribes that makes up the entire Scythian kingdom. Kind of a deal. Regardless, they don't have a huge roster. They do have a lot of bow calves, so we're gonna get right on into it. So we can see just what they have, because I am excited. They do have some good melee units and spear units and things of that nature. They are, of course, going to be focused more on their cavalry than anything. But again, let's dive right on in. We have Scythian Warlord. That's our only option for the general. It's charge rating of 5, melee offense of 10, melee defense of 11, armor at 12, and a morale at 15. So he's not going to be, he's a melee cav troop. That makes obvious sense. He can shoot, though. He inspires his allies. He can hide in forests. He can fire while moving Parthian shot. He scares everyone, and he is immune to fear. So he's going to be a pretty stinking good melee cav troop to have, simply because he does more than just that. He's able to shoot, and he does have that fear effect on everyone. We do only have one option for spearmen. We have Scythian spearmen. It's light spear infantry, charge rating of 2, melee offense of 4, melee defense of 11, armor rating at 5, and morale at 5. These guys are going to be not very good at all, but they are very cheap. You could probably field a good amount of them. They do have some decent melee defense, so if something, you could draw them in, and hopefully the spearmen would hold the line long enough for you to be able to get some hammer and anvil kind of charges in, because again, you're really going to want to use these guys as a defensive measure. For melee, we have Scythian dismounted warbands. These guys are tier 1 melee infantry, charge rating of 4, melee offense of 9, melee defense of 10, armor rating at 7, and morale at 8. Make them pretty average melee units. They can shoot, though, so that is something that's pretty advantageous to them over most other melee troops. I think really we've only seen these guys. I think the Saba had them, or yeah, I think it was the Saba. It was the Saba or one of those other African nations in which the melee infantry actually were archers as well. Down to bow infantry, we have Scythian archers. These guys have an ammunition rating of 23, ranged offense of 4, which is pretty good, missile range of 160, charge rating of 2, melee offense of 6, melee defense of 4, armor rating at 5, and morale at 4. They're not going to be very good once they hit in combat. Now, usually that armor rating and that morale, that's what's going to affect these bow infantry. They're actually pretty decent in melee offense and defense, all things considered, that they're a tier 1 light bow cav, but their low armor and low morale means if they get charged at all, they're pretty much going to rout pretty quick. They ignore terrain, which is a pretty good positive. They're resistant to fatigue. They have very good stamina, but again, standard and flaming shot, which is pretty normal. Melee cav, again, those ram horns kind of things, they look really good. Scythian cavalry, charge rating at 10, melee offense of 7, melee defense of 8, armor rating at 12, and morale at 13. And these guys actually do have a formation. They do have a flying wedge formation. So they do have really good morale, really good armor rating, and a really good charge rating, considering that they're heavy melee cav. So all in all, they're actually going to be really good units to use in battle. And we, of course, have Scythian cataphracts. Charge rating of 19, this is really good. Melee offense of 7, melee defense of 5, which is still pretty good considering that they're a heavy shot cav. Armor rating at 16 and a 14 rating for morale. These guys don't have that great a stamina, but they can shoot. They do inspire their allies, and they are immune to fear. Down for the good parts, we have 3 units of bow cav we can use. Scythian tribespeople, ammo rating of 28. Ranged offense at 3, missile range of 160, charge rating at 2, offense at 2, defense at 4, armor rating at 5, and a morale at 4. Make them pretty decent tier 1 light bow cav. All in all, you're not really going to be able to use them for much once they get rid of their arrows, so I would be careful using them in that regard. But you can always upgrade to Scythian warband. Now these guys are going to see a pretty decent increase in charge, in melee offense, melee defense, armor rating, and morale. So really, if you had the option to, I would go ahead and bump up to those guys. Now, if you're really feeling ambitious, you can get Scythian nobles. These guys see a huge decrease in ammo, but increase in charge rating, a big increase in offense and defense, a good increase in armor rating, and a really good increase in morale. Not to mention they do all sorts of stuff. Inspire their allies, they can fire while moving, Parthian shot, they scare everyone, and they are immune to fear. So, I think I might try and build at least a little bit of a melee group, kind of an infantry group, but outside of that, you will see a lot of horsemen in this battle, which you see me micromanage a large amount of horsemen. It may not go very well, but we will just have to see. I'll see you on the battlefield. Alright everybody, welcome to the battlefield. We are in a nice open desert plain type area, perfect to fight these guys. Perfect for our cav, perfect for just some open field tactics. We are playing against Pontus now. Oh no, I guess I don't. I thought I outnumbered them, but apparently I do not. Now these guys are pretty heavy duty. I've actually played against them in a custom battle just on my own the other day, and these Royal Guard are going to be heavy hitting. Those Romanized infantry are going to be pretty good. I actually kind of expect this whole place to collapse, but hopefully not. I guess we'll see. So let's go ahead and break down my composition, and then we'll get right into the battle. Now right off in the front line, we have Scythian Spearmen. I'm hoping these guys will be able to hold the line a little bit. They don't look too thrilled to be here, nor do they look very heavily armored, so I kind of don't expect them to. I may try and charge them. Let's see, what do these guys have for a charge? I don't remember. 2. That's pretty poor. Not very good, but yeah. I like how they look. They're just not very armored. I don't have a lot of confidence that they'll stay. We have Scythian dismounted warbands. Now these guys, especially this dude, he looks pretty cool. These guys are going to be much more heavily armored. You see the different influences. I mean, you have a little bit of that Eastern culture. You have some very Greek-looking suits of armor. Just a good blend, a good mix, and of course all those different kinds of patterns. Really looking good, and of course they all have the ability to use... You know what? We're just going to do this. I don't really do this very often, but I just feel like everyone should go Flaming Shot, just for kicks and giggles. So yeah. Some good archers, hopefully they will last in battle as well. We have some Scythian archers behind those guys, and it appears as though only the captains get the good stuff, including that weird looking horned helmet. But yeah, these guys you can definitely tell are pretty light troops. Looks like there's a woman in there too. Very interesting. I'm not saying that's necessarily a bad thing, it's just weird to see them in some units because it kind of just seems randomly placed, but I'm sure they have a good place for them. Now over on our right side we have some Scythian cavalry. Again, that rams or whatever they are, ibex, I mean I don't know what kind of animal they take those from, but they do look really cool. I love how those cav units look, and again you have just a blend of cultures right here. A really good blend and mix makes for some very interesting looking units. Behind them we have our Scythian cataphracts. These guys are not going to be mixed. These guys look very Scythian to me. Very long spears. They should do some really, really good damage. Very, very excited to see how well these cataphracts last. And then over here we actually have our Scythian warlord. Looking pretty good again. Those cav units with those horns. Just loving it. I love it, I love it. And then we have Scythian nobles. These guys are going... I thought for a second he had horns on. Let's see if we can't get that perspective looking on. Anyways, so these guys are going to be pretty cool. A lot of different variances of armor, as I've already mentioned before. It's just weird to see it, but it's really good. Just see a good blend of cultures. And this dude, I thought for a second also, it looked like it was going right over his shoulders. Like, that's some intense horns. But yeah, again, those blends of cultures really bring a good diversity look to the Scythians. So good job. Very well done. Alright guys, let's see if we can't get stomped. Hit that play button. Gonna move all those guys up. Move all of them up. Move all of you guys up. They're going to come at me hard. It looks like we have just under 7,000, about 6,800. I guess a little less than 6,800 troops total. It says they're good against those guys. Let's see if those cav charge. Usually they do. So it'll be interesting to see if they do actually charge this time. try and draw away their cav, as well as start shooting them. Shoot Scythian archers. Definitely going to concentrate on them. Here we go. They're starting to peel off now. Here we go. Go after them. Get my Scythians after them. Go, go, go. Charge at them, boys. Looks like we already had some spearmen routing. Awesome. Always love it when the spearmen rout already. Always a good sign. Another unit of spearmen have routed. Always good, always good. Oh my word. Archers, get back. Let's go after their general. Forget it. Snipe the general. The men are broken and running with fear. Yeah, look at that. They're just all running away. Go get them. You're going to go melee. Get over here, actually. And then you guys actually run and hit him in the back. See if you can get that charge going. We're a little too intense right now to be... we may not actually get up close into the battle with these guys. There's just a little too much going on. Oh, they were able to turn around. Come on, Thracian peltasts. There we go. Routing the general. Kill the general. General needs to die. Alright, so we're doing good in this department. Let's go ahead and shoot these guys to death. Quickly might be able to... go in for the kill. No. Let's get everyone back. Back. Okay, we gotta pay attention. We gotta pay attention. It just scares me because these guys are super fast. Let's pull, like, way out of the battle. See how well these guys are doing. They're doing okay. I mean, look at that Gladius style. Definitely some Romanized infantry over there. I just don't see these guys doing very well. Especially not against those dudes. Well, there we go. Get them, boys. Sweet. Oh no, we just lost another troop. Never mind. Okay, so we're pretty spread out now. Get out of there. Get out of there. Get out of there. If we can get some good cav charges, I think we'll be able to get some good screenshots. But as it sits right now, I just don't think that's very possible. Okay, so we've lost just about all of our troops. All of our melee troops, at least. We have. Awesome. Battle is no longer remotely in our favor, even though it says it is. Don't believe everything you hear, kids. Alright, so we gotta do some shifty kind of moves here. Focus on those phalanxes. Then you're gonna come back. We're going to plunge into these mercenary peltasts. Hit all you guys with a debuff. I'm going to move you around. You're getting hit in the face. You're not going to survive. Awesome. Route. Route quickly. Same with you guys. You guys route. They're not routing. Get out of there. Hit those guys in the back. We have like no one. We have no infantry. Get out of there. Get out of there. Get out of there. Last second turnaround. Don't route. Don't route. Don't route. Dang it, they're routing. Oh my gosh. How is Pontus so freaking powerful? It's Pontic Royal Guard, man. They are brutal. Come on, you're not going to be able to survive shot cav and melee cav. It's not possible. It's impossible, actually. Except for maybe you can. What the crap is going on? And how are they routing? How is... Oh my gosh, this is bad. I think this is really bad. Yeah, they still have some Scythian archers. Oh my word. Kill those Paphlagonian whatever crap they are. Yeah, you're dead. You're out of there. Those Scythian archers are dead. Oh, come on, dude. Get out of the battle. When I say get out, I mean get out. It's not like a you should probably move. It's a get the freaking crap out of there. This is ridiculous. Here we go. Here's a good shot. Here's some good screenshots. Well, these guys don't even have spears. They have freaking axes, man. Just absolute massacre. Absolute massacre. Okay, back into battle. Go this way. Go this way. You're going to hit those Romanized infantry in the back. So are you. You're going to face those Pontic Royal Guard and get smashed. Go there. We're going to get those Romanized infantry out of the way. He's got to die. I mean, he just has to die. He can't survive that. Let's get these guys isolated. Come on, how big is his area of influence? These guys are running low on ammo. Still shoot up the Pontic Guard. Oh my word. Don't worry about killing the rest of them, just worry about getting out of there, dude. For reals, like, get out of there. Okay, good. We got him out. They're just catching up so fast. Come on, we can get those Pontic Royal Guard. I still don't understand why my troops just routed like it was nothing. Come on. We're just not winning against them. All those guys are super active and fresh and crap, and I'm just like, what is going on? We're routing against them. I mean, come on. This is a little ridiculous. Man, we got owned. And that's just what happened. We just got owned. We got our butts handed to us. There we go. We can route those Pontic Guard, get the heck out of there. Kill those dudes. No, when I say get out, I mean get out. Like, don't get caught. There we go. They still have some Pontic Royal Guard, though. Here, you know what? We can swing around. Go this way. Super fast forward time. I'm going to charge into pike infantry because why not? Take them out. Oh, come on. They need to be like... oh, my dear Lord Almighty. They would have routed. Oh, my word. That's fine. I don't care. I'm done with it. Valiant defeat. That's fine. Whatever. That is insane. I mean, look at that. 6 kills, 3 kills. Okay, so I don't like the Tauri. I don't like them at all. This is like the first faction that I'm legitimately like, I don't like them. So, we still did good. I mean, those Cav did a lot of good work. I'm sure there's some tactics I could have done. But to be honest, yeah. No, thank you. Tauri are not my thing. So I will not be playing as these guys. And that's kind of a shame. Like I said, I've kind of enjoyed every single faction except for these guys. But whatever. I hope you enjoyed this battle. I hope you enjoyed me failing epically. That's always fun to watch. Sure happens more often than a lot of people care to. But if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Follow me on Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. This is Havoc, and I'm out of here. Peace.